On this episode of Note Tactics, I'll share with you how I use Google Keep to keep track of to-dos, checklists, and things that generally don't belong in my brain. I'll also show you how you can share these lists with your frenemies. In this case, my wife. Let's jump in it. So what is Google Keep? Keep is a free combo platter of note-taking, checklists, and tasks all in one app. It's available on Android, iOS, and the web. Best of all, it syncs your content automatically. You can even share your notes with other people who can then edit those notes, which also will sync across all platforms. Because I'm a writer and an illustrator, I have ideas popping in and out of my brain 24 hours a day. I use Keep to jot down every new idea so I don't forget it. Let me go ahead and launch it. Little icon right here, light bulb. As you can see, I have some notes already set up. I'll talk about how we can use this awesome application. So let's go ahead and get started by creating something. I'll create a brand new checklist. Now, if you look at the bottom of the interface on the Galaxy Note, you have this little icon right here, little checklist button. Right away, you're given a title and your first checkbox. So I'll go ahead and call this research. And then I'll type right here. I can type, as you can see, or I can write because I'm using an S Pen, which is awesome. So I'll put books. And it recognizes that, of course, because S Pen for the win. I could type here, let's say backpack, and so on. So I could either hit the list item or I can hit the return to add more items to the list. Once I'm done, I simply return to the main interface by hitting the arrow up here. That new note is now available right in your list. Now, let's say you like to organize things visually. You want to have all of your checklists a certain color. For example, I have gray here, I have blue here, and I have other colors. I could tap on my list, go down to the bottom, and choose a color. Whatever color you want. So maybe all your shopping lists are green, and all of your home shopping lists are blue, for example. Once you're done, once again, just simply return to the main interface. It's saved automatically. There is no save button. Now let's go ahead and talk about how we can use the S Pen in the case of the Samsung Galaxy Note to draw a note. So I'll go ahead and tap the little pen icon. And let's say a client wants me to create a light bulb icon. I can choose the pen that I want to use by tapping on the pen, the size of the brush or pen, the color, I'll go ahead and choose like a blue, and I can also choose the eraser, the pen, and other tools. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and just start to scribble out a little stylized light bulb. Might want to change the color, change the size, and just do something like this. And once I'm done, all I have to do is once again exit the note, and there it is. So it's a great way to brainstorm on the road. That's why I really rely on the S Pen. It's my best buddy. Now, of course, if you're on an iPad Pro, you can use the Apple Pencil. But I have another video on how I use Google Keep on the iPad Pro, so be on the lookout for that one. But just in case you're not familiar, this is the Apple Pencil. And like the S Pen, it brings a lot of functionality to your iPad Pro, giving you the ability to write notes, to draw, sketch, or whatever. So once again, be on the lookout for that video. Now let's take a look at how we can share notes with collaborators. So I'm going to go back to my light bulb sketch and say that I want to send this to my client and also have him or her write notes. Whatever they write will appear, because we're sharing it, on my copy of Google Keep. So I'm going to go back to this icon here, the little ellipses, choose collaborator. Then I can enter the name of the person that I want to share this with. Once done, I hit save, and then they will accept the note on their version of Google Keep, and they can write comments or notes for me. I can make modifications, and we can go back and forth. Very cool. I'll go ahead and exit that for now. You can also add images to your Google Keep notes. Now you see a little icon of a camera right here. I can tap that. I could take a photo, or I can choose an image that's already in my photo library, and it will add it to a note. Very nice when you're doing research for books, for example. I might see something really cool. I might start writing a note. I can also insert a picture, and I can even annotate on that picture, the same way you could do everything else. For example, I will choose an image in my library here of my notes. And by tapping on that image, I can now tap the pen, choose a color as usual, and I can start to annotate. If I don't like that, I can undo or switch to the eraser and simply erase those lines or marks. Go back to the main interface and voila. Now, as I mentioned earlier, why do I like checklists in Google Keep? I'm going to return to that checklist of how I plan to record these videos. Now, you saw me close these by tapping the checkbox. What I love about Google Keep is I can simply uncheck those and they go right back where they were in the first place. You can imagine how valuable this is, because if you're recording videos, you're going to probably do the same tasks every single video. And as you work, you'll get rid of those items. And when you're ready for the next video, you put them right back. Just really great. Well, everyone, that is a look at how I use Google Keep on my Galaxy Note. Life is already complicated, so why keep all the noise in your head when you can dump it all into Keep? If this video has been helpful in any way, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload a new video. Also, follow me on social media for some behind the scenes of my creation process, not only on videos, but when I'm writing new books or I'm creating new illustrations. So until next time, guys, take care and peace.